We just did comedy time at the Ice House.
Oh my
Old
God,
school,
bro.
old
Comedy
school.
time Latino, because they wouldn't want me to.
What's up, guys? We're back here in the studio, Comedy Club Confessions. My guest today is the very funny.
Oh.
He actually has a lot of hats. He's a creator, he's a producer, he's a writer, actor, comedian, Momo Rodriguez.
I mean, what else? Social media content creator?
He's a social media influencer.
Nah, I'm not an influencer. That's stupid, bro.
What's your favorite hat to wear?
Right now, actor.
Actor.
Because I never thought I would be what I'm doing right now. I mean, that's the dream.
Yeah.
That's the dream. But like, I got into it in a way where I thought I was gonna be a comedy actor.
Yeah.
And my first big role that I got paid for is like dramatic.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like I commit suicide on camera.
That's freaking crazy. He was one of the Mayans in the FX show Mayans.
Yeah, man, and that was a serious like role where I think even the producers were like, maybe he won't be able to do it because he's a comic.
Yeah,
and I think they even the writer, the creator of the show, Elgin James, even told me, he's like, we have faith in you, but we know you come from comedy.
Yeah.
So we know you're funny,
yeah.
But can you make everybody cry in the room?
And then you did that, bro. Like you were. There were some moments, bro. I was like, oh my God. I was like, wow.
It was weird, right?
Like you. I think if people didn't know you were a comedian and they saw that, they're like, how can he be a comedian? You know?
No, a lot of them are method actors on the show, so you had to become a method actor while you're there. First day on set, bro, I had a cupcake, had a coffee, just chilling, and then the president of the Mayans comes and just drops my coffee on the floor and starts doing his speech about what we're gonna do this season. I'm like, y'all motherfucker knows this is fake, right?
Oh, wow.
Like they were for real. He was the president and I was the prospect.
Oh man, I actually got to hang out with him at
Guillermo's
birthday. What's his name?
Yeah. Which one? Mike Orby?
Yeah, Mike Orby.
Yeah. And they're
the nicest guy in the world.
Nicest guy.
Such a nice guy.
Sweetest dude ever. Like
such a sweetheart.
We just had his birthday party. I went. He came to my house for my birthday party. I mean, this dude's so lovable, but on set, he's the president.
Like, you see him, he's the president.
He yelled at me, bro. Like he yelled at me. He goes, what about you? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow.
Who told him he could talk? I'm like, dog.
And the cameras weren't even on.
The camera's not on.
Wow.
But when it was time to shoot, that was day one. I was Steve. I was the character. I was whatever you wanted me to do, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, and my acting coach was like, when you see him pass by, look down. Don't look him in the eye.
Oh, really?
They gave me notes for everybody on set.
Wow.
And man, I was so uncomfortable on set for like 6 months. Because I was the prospect, like, and I felt the same way when I got off. And even, I think when we wrapped the show, a lot of that character was still in me.
Yeah, of course.
Like, and then I had to commit because it was a gradual decline of the character. He eventually, basically, he wanted to be a Mayan so bad, and when he became one, it was more than he thought it was going to be, and it destroyed him. And I'm portraying that in camera, and the director, the writer, the producer, they were like, "Your job is to make them fall in love with you, then break their hearts."
Yeah. And you did that.
Thanks, man. I fucking
did that. I was so sad. I was sad.
I saw it and I was like, what the fuck?
And when because I didn't watch it as it came along. I just binge watched it one day. Like I just couldn't stop watching it.
It's sad,
and I kept texting like, bro, wow, you did that. Oh my God. No, and then what? You're dead.
Yeah, bro. And it's funny, like it was an amazing cast, amazing writer, amazing director, amazing studio. It's Disney.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. It's fucking Disney.
But right now you're acting again.
Right now I'm on the new sitcom with George Lopez called Lopez versus Lopez.
Lopez versus Lopez.
And I play Momo.
You play yourself,
bro. Like
you play yourself.
A dream.
What's your name?
Momo.
Your name is Momo.
Like I play. Like how many Latinos have their own name on their show?
But was it written for you?
It was written for me by the producer Debbie Wolf, the showrunner, the writer and creator of the show. I auditioned for a lot of other roles on there, but one day I get a call from my manager. Like, hey, you got an offer. I'm like, for what? Like,
for you
to be you. And it's like, and she's an amazing writer, man. That whole team of writers. The show is fucking awesome because it deals with a lot of issues that a lot of people have there with their dads and their family. I mean, it's George Lopez working with his real daughter, Mayan, Mayan's a pro, man.
Yeah.
Mine grew up around all this stuff, and she is just a pro when it comes to like acting and comedy. And her dad's a legend, so to see them together is like Bro, to see everyone in that whole cast is like a master class for me. I'm the rookie. I'm the one just watching them.
Does she have the timing, the George Lopez timing?
Bro, she has. It's like they're having a conversation in real life. I mean, and with the live audience.
And that's her real daughter.
That's his real daughter.
Wow.
I mean, think about it, man. I mean, you know, she's trained. You have the best crew of all the best shows, the best directors of all the shows. Everybody who's the best in the industry is working on that show right now.
Wow.
So you're like, what? Like, what the fuck?
And
like,
is it? Tell me about the show. Is it George Lopez playing himself?
It's George Lopez portraying. Here's the storyline. It's about George. He lost his job because of the pandemic. He has a moving company, and he decided to help his daughter out by helping her with her house. Turns out he's just kind of wants to live with her because he has nowhere else to go.
Got it.
So the show's about how they're building the relationship up again because he wasn't there for her for a few years. And it kind of mirrors a lot of their real life. He wasn't so present for a few years in her life. And it's like, if anybody ever has daddy issues or even issues with a parent, it's a beautiful show to express like what it's like to come back into someone's life.
Okay. So
I mean, it's relatable for everybody.
100%. I thought it was a George Lopez.
George plays George as he does in every other show.
Yeah.
You know, but this is a different side of George, and it's like a lot of people are calling it therapeutic.
Nice.
And,
for both of them too.
For both of them, and it's funny. I mean, you know, you throw George in there, and we've hung out with George. You know George.
Yeah.
It's just he'll put his own
twist.
How to Mexican sazon, you know, like he'll change it up. He'll, you know, and then the writers that he has, you know, it's almost like they cater to the cadence that is George Lopez. I think we all grew up with his cadence.
Yeah, totally.
So it. You know, it's you have a amazing team.
I catch myself going, hello.
Yeah, exactly.
I've done it so many times on stage.
I never do nothing. Like,
hello.
Yeah. I mean, we all have that George Lopez cadence. So I think
great.
it was pretty badass to be on. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I remember that when we got the table read, like he'll tell you, like I was in the night before in his dressing room, like almost crying.
Yeah.
He was like, and he was like, get the fuck out of here, you get emotional. I'm like, bro, this means a lot to me. Like,
yeah, man, it's
like
huge.
You're a hero of mine.
Yeah.
We've never worked together, and now we're doing an episode together on your sitcom, which, by the way, I snuck into Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, I broke into Warner Brothers years ago to see his original show.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, like
the George Lopez show?
Like George Lopez, like I broke in. Like I broke in and I almost got arrested, and I ended up finding his soundstage, and I ended up watching the show.
Oh, wow.
So for me to be on the same episode, I mean, it was just like, and to play myself, and he's playing George.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I was crying the whole fucking week on that episode.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy about that? I watched the George Lopez show as a kid.
Yeah.
And I didn't put it together that he was the host of Que Locos.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't put that together till like later.
Yeah.
Later. And I was like, oh my God, no way. It's the same guy.
Yeah, no, dude, the reason I got into comedy was because of him. I mean, we all, you know, heard his albums.
100%.
Heard his albums. I mean, there's the other guys. I mean, everybody has the comics they grew up with, but like, he was the only one that sounded like my family.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna dive into that because I first wanted to be a writer and actor since I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
But there wasn't George Lopez back then.
There wasn't.
You know, it was just, you had Paul Rodriguez, which is another guy I love, and you have you know, guys that were like
Freddie Prinze,
but actors on TV. So I was more into the actors.
Yeah.
Eddie Olmos. You know, all those guys. I call him Eddie because, you know, we're friends.
Edward James Olmos?
Edward James Olmos. Man, working with him.
What's the other guy? What are the tall guy from, JJ Smith?
Jimmy Smith. Isai Morales. I mean, those are the guys.
Isai Morales is my favorite actor.
Isai is, dude, to be there, to know them was amazing for me.
Yeah.
And then now, and it's weird, man. Like,
I've seen you, man, on Instagram. Like, you post like you're on jets with George
Lopez.
It's
weird, dude. Like,
I'm on Southwest.
When I'm by myself, I'm on Southwest. Yeah, it's like when I'm with, you know, with George.
What's it like though,
bro? It's you know, it's humbling when you come home to Norwalk after hanging out with like these dudes. You're a sponge. I got to go on the Comedy Get Down tour
with Cedric Entertainer,
D.L. Hughley, Eddie Griffin, and George. And when you're in a green room like that, you just shut up.
You're like a fly on the wall.
You don't say anything. We just listen to these masters of comedy. I mean, every day when I'm with George is a master class. Yeah. Every day when I'm with any other comic, even when I'm with the new guys that are just starting out, I like to hang with them because you learn from those guys.
Yeah.
You know,
what's something you've learned from each of them?
From which one?
Any advice from like DL or Cedric or George?
You know what? I think it's just to be patient and to write.
Yeah.
You're never done writing. You and be consistent and don't. I think one thing that George taught me was that he gave me this quote was I think it was a Bill Cosby quote, but it was but it was basically, it's like, no matter what you do, there's always somebody that's not gonna like what you're doing.
Yeah.
No one does everything perfect. Like, do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And do what's your true art. I mean, he's taught me not to worry about things. Yeah. Like, I don't worry about, don't stress out about stupid shit. Like, you do your work and that's it.
Okay, that's fucking.
And don't worry about any other comment. Like, oh, I heard he's doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't
what are you doing?
Yeah, we'll create your own lane.
Yeah, like I think because we didn't grow up in the comedy with the social media, we didn't.
Yeah.
We don't care what other people are working on.
Yeah.
I really don't care what people are working on.
Yeah.
But these new guys, they worry about, oh yeah, he's doing this, he's doing that. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, good for him. But
that's true. Everyone is worried about what everyone else is doing. I noticed that.
And if you are doing something big, don't tell anybody about it.
Yeah.
Like, the biggest mistake over the years is when you get something and you tell people about it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if you're for sure. Bro, I couldn't tell nobody else on mine until like it came out, the episodes.
Yeah.
I was afraid to tell anybody anything.
I remember the first time I got an audition for Marlon's show.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon's movie 50 Shades of Black.
Yeah.
I was telling everybody. It was just an audition.
It was,
But I told everybody, and guess what? I told everybody, and they went to audition for that same part.
Yeah.
And I didn't get it.
See, it's like you just don't say anything. Like, let your work be, the Instagram posts.
So you started comedy what year?
Started comedy in 2009 or 8.
2009. Okay, so me too. I started 2010.
Yeah.
But you hopped around. Like, you were opening for Mencia for a while.
Mencia, I did 4 years on that tour. I think I've opened up for everybody.
Everyone, right?
Like you've opened up for everybody.
Yeah. But you were like really opened up. Like I did like a little bit, but you live with them.
I
like,
lived with them.
You were with Mencia for 4 years.
Yeah.
I was with Jeff Garcia for 4 years. And then you were with George Lopez. And
then I've written for a lot of people, and I think that's kind of what kept me stable.
You write stand-up?
Stand-up for a lot of people, so that kept me employed.
Got it.
Because, I can't tell people, like, do comedy, it's a great career. It's kind of, you're not going to make any money on it.
You're not going to make any money.
But if it wasn't for being a writer, I think writing itself, because I was also working at LATV, all these little, every Latino program out there, I was in CTV, Mundos. Like, I did little things here there.
Dos.
Yeah, I know.
MTV. Tres.
Yeah. You got work that way doing little rooms here and there. But not really. It's not a comedy. It's not an industry. Until one day I was like, fuck it, I quit everything.
Yeah.
I quit every job that I had. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make money just through comedy.
That's good.
It was a mistake at first. I had no, bro. It was sad, man.
Yeah.
Like my parents had like interventions with me.
Shut up.
Like everybody, like my tia, even the cholo cousins, I didn't have a good life. They're fucking over there murdering people. Like, hey, bro,
you gotta get your shit together.
You gotta fucking think about your life. Eh? And I'm like, you
just got out.
I know. It's like
you just got out.
It's because you had 3 meals a day, motherfucker. No, but everybody was concerned. Like, what are you gonna do? And then I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna just worry about myself and. I did like what you did. We did every room. Mm-hmm. We did fucking laundromats. We did. Mm-hmm. Bro, before Instagram, before Facebook. MySpace barely.
Yeah.
We had to promote. We had to
go out there and pass out tickets.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That was the worst, dude.
And then the rooms were like, everything was free. You had to comp everybody.
Free tickets, yeah.
Free tickets, because they wouldn't give us nights at comedy clubs. Yeah. They'll be like, we can't book you tonight, but if you do free tickets, we'll give you a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or refried Fridays.
Or
we book, everybody,
Beaner Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's
Taco Tuesday.
It's what it was. And
COVID changed that, bro. COVID made people appreciate entertainment.
Yeah.
And that's why people buy tickets now. Because they really missed it.
I remember when I came back from COVID, I did the haha and we sold that motherfucker out.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of the haha, he's there December 17th.
We're doing a toy drive.
So you got
a lot of celebrities. I'm gonna invite some of the cast members to all the shows I'm on and been on.
HaHaCafe.com. Get your tickets.
That's right, man. It's
bring a toy, right?
Bring a toy, man. Bring a toy and just
not a used one.
That's what I said. Don't bring no fucking Save-Ons or fucking Rite Aid $10 toys.
Gas station toy.
I did it one last year. People brought dolls that are all fucking Susie ass and shit.
God.
Fucking dolls with a little bottle. Like, don't give any kids dolls,
or some
man.
demonic toys.
Right? Fucking nasty ass toys that don't even. How you gonna make a remote control with the little fucking rope tied to it, like it has a power thing that you gotta follow them around? Fuck that. Bring real shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, dude, I had so much fun though. I was just talking about this like in the good old days, the comedy days.
Yeah.
Where you suffered.
Yeah.
I mean, now to have the privilege to go to a club and say, "Can I get some time?" It's easier.
Yeah.
Versus back then.
Yeah, totally. I know what you're talking about.
And then right now, what I'm loving is I'm doing the white boy rooms.
Yeah. Saw you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. I actually plugged you in for that.
Right.
I told Mark about that.
And it's crazy because it's like now we're doing the non-Latino rooms.
Yeah. Mark's like, hey man, I need a guy, and like I need a guy, and I go, Momo's fucking great.
I remember Mark from the Comedy Juice days.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, and that was my first non-Latino circuit too.
Yeah, yeah.
So to be now in the non-Latino circuit is, and it sounds bad saying this, but it's great because.
But the people need to understand what that means, though.
Yeah.
It's not okay. They don't black, brown. They have their own nights.
They do.
White people are every night.
They're every night, and they're showcase nights.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
and they're paid spots.
They're paid spots. The spots we had to do, man. We had to just do like the hard.
You got to bring people, promote on a Wednesday, on a Tuesday, and bring them out, and then you'll go up last.
And you go up last.
After they brought up all their hot shots.
But now, we're getting like the regular spots at the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store, or the Improv, and that feels great because you're on a lineup where it's not just
there's stars.
Yeah, there's stars. It's just not just saying that all Latinos are bad. It's just saying it's just more of a variety and it's more mainstream, more Hollywood, And
you're not doing like chancla jokes and
it's like going from like 94.7 The Wave to like Power 106.
yeah. I mean, and I love doing the Latino rooms because that's what made me, and I prefer Latino room over every other room because they're fun to do.
They're fun to do.
But I want to be known as and I think Gabriel Iglesias has said this. I want to be known as a comic, not a Latino comic.
Yeah, and also too when we go on the road to like Springfield, Missouri, or like all these Minnesota.
I learned that on the tour. On the road.
These Latino jokes aren't gonna work there.
They're not. You know when those fucking cholos are and fuck. Well, they might. They're around now. But you want to be universal, and I think that's one thing that I've
diversity.
I'm no one's as Mexican as me, bro.
You're Mexican as fuck.
Like I'm Mexican. Like and I'm
bro. He
proud
had the Mexican flag on his glasses.
I'm proud as fuck to be Mexican. Like I am so. Fuck, I sing mariachi after some of my sets, Bro,
he does. He sing mariachi.
But
he's pretty good too.
Oh, thank you.
Very good voice.
But like the other night, I'm performing in front of in Beverly Hills in front of Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do fucking cholo jokes.
Yeah. But
it's not gonna fucking work. So I love doing the non-Latino rooms because they help me grow, and they put me on TV. I mean, as proud as I am of who I am, I also got to remember that. My job is to entertain everybody, not just my culture.
Yeah.
My culture's gonna be there for me no matter what. Or they better be fucking putos. Like they better be there.
Yeah, man. Mexicans are the most supportive.
They are supportive. But
Mexico's
you fucking
losing.
flip on them, bro. Oh.
Yeah, Mexico's losing in the World Cup right now, and they're still. We got a chance. There's a chance.
We can make it, mijo. We can make it.
They need if you're watching the World Cup right now, Mexico needs like everyone else to lose.
Yeah. Mexicans are fucking loyal, bro. That's why most of us are Raider fans.
Yeah.
Because like fucking you could cheat on a Raider fan and he'll come back. Huh?
Yeah.
But I know you had a bad year, mija. I know you had a bad year, mija. Don't worry about it. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. No, it's true, man. It's sad, but it's true.
Okay, so this podcast is about comedy club confessions. So basically, you opened up for a lot of people. You've worked with a lot of people. I'm pretty sure people rubbed you along the way, or vice versa. Has there anyone else that's like hurt you, or you've kind of thought you had beef with, you don't have beef, or you maybe have beef?
I think I never knew I had beef with so many people until I started getting work on TV.
Oh, really?
Like, there's a few people that, and I have my spies.
Yeah.
And they're not spies. They're just guys that want to work with me. Or guys that want me to give them time. So they'll be my spies to the club.
Yeah.
But they tell me, this fool came in here and said, fuck Momo, fuck this. And I'm like, why? Like, what did I do?
What did I do?
And to this day, no one tells me. They're just like, fuck him, fuck that. And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, I even told my friends, you know what? let's not tell me anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done hearing what everybody has to say about me, bad stuff. It's like, oh, fuck that dude, fuck this. He thinks he's all badass. You know what I do? I do.
I do think I'm badass.
I do think I'm badass.
Yeah.
To be able to be in front of thousands of people and say, shut the fuck up, I'm going to talk for a little bit, you have to be a little cocky.
Yeah.
You have to have a little bit of narcissism in you.
Yeah.
To command attention.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm sorry if it rubs people in a bad way, but they're not paying my rent. I don't do this as a hobby.
Yeah, this is my life.
This is fucking my profession.
My livelihood,
like,
bro.
I get paid after every single show. I sell tickets. I don't comp the show. I mean, this is what we do. Yeah. So sorry if it makes people like, I'm not a YouTuber, bro. I'm not an Instagram guy. Yeah. I'm trying to like entertain real people. And the people who come to my shows are working people.
Yeah.
They got a babysitter that night.
Yeah.
You know, they got to work early sometimes to make it on time.
Yep.
And I'm going to give them a fucking show. I'm not going to just do whatever or go do my little hobby.
Yeah.
So, you know, some people think I'm a little too extreme.
I mean, that's how it is, man. A lot of comics, man, it's weird, man. The people around you that you think that are rooting for you are the ones usually hurting, the ones that are hating on you.
And the ones who are chingon like you that you thought never nice to you tend up to be like your best friends. Like I remember Manny Maldonado one night. We saw each other at a fucking, he's a great comic. We saw each other at this charity event. And I've never talked to Manny ever. Like I've never really spoken to him. So I was bored as fuck and I sat down next to him like, what's up, man? Like, what's up? And then by the end of the night, we realized, you know, someone told me that you were talking shit about me. And I'm like, well, someone told me you were talking shit about me. And then really? Like, yeah. So now we're like fucking best friends, bro.
Yeah.
We have a great time together.
Yeah.
And we never connected because we thought,
it's from bullshit drama that someone else created.
And we're two great comics that should have been working together a long time ago, but because people said this, and that, and whatever, we thought, well, I guess we don't like each other.
That's so crazy, bro. You know what's funny about that, though? Have you noticed Latino comics always hate on each other?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love everybody, but you know what, bro? I'll be honest with you. I didn't always. I was that dude. I always assumed people were talking shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that was, and I am
like you had your guard up.
Well, yeah, I mean, and Manny was a great example of that. Like, I feel like if I would have talked to Manny years ago, we wouldn't have had that. We would have lost all this time together as friends.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not gonna say Latino comics, you know, not me. I would say all of us. You're right. We all kind of hate on each other and I'll tell you why. Because there's only room for one of us according to the other rooms. You know. Latino night, oh yeah, we're all Latinos in the same lineup. But on the other rooms, it's like, oh, we only need one of you. We already got a brown one for this one.
Yeah.
So that makes us be in competition with each other.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we're pushed to like really be, you know, not working with each other.
That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
I mean, think about it, like, look at the last lineup I was in some other room that I did in some other club, and I was only Latino on there. And when I said, hey, I can't make it tonight. No problem. They put another Latino up there.
That's crazy.
So like it was like the Latino spot that was reserved for Latino spot. Yeah, and I'm like,
was it the Comedy Magic Club?
Yeah, I've never been there.
I've
never been booked there.
Richard hasn't booked me. Yeah.
You know, and he books me with the other club,
Bellflower. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, really, no, he doesn't book me. It's really actually
John.
I love
John.
John
is one of the Bellflower Stand-Up Comedy Club, beautiful club.
That is my. I'm gonna be there for New Year's Eve.
Hell yeah!
I'm doing the New Year's Eve party. I love that club. Not because it's only a block from my house, because I'm in Norwalk. But John is such a great guy. Him and his wife have really
put Middle together. Eastern, baby.
And his wife's Latina.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like me and parents.
Exactly.
Parents, yeah.
Those are the two clubs I like. Bro, the only two clubs I like. And I think that's what it is. It's a great formula for success.
Yeah, it's Latino, the kitchen.
But I'll tell you, I'll tell you, man, most of my crazy stories of Green Room and comedy clubs have been out of the country.
Oh, really?
Because it's crazy.
Like where?
Like you're God everywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
And not in LA.
Yeah.
Here you're shit.
Yeah.
You're a bum right here. You're some dude like, you know.
I get it.
But all over the country, like at a comedy club, you're worship, man. Like,
oh my God, you're here from
oh my God, I can't believe it. Can I suck your dick?
Whoa.
Sure. You know. Sure. You know, I mean, that's how it is around the country. You know, it's like they're just very happy that you're there and it's fun to be around there.
One of the weirdest things is ever getting off the plane and there's a guy with your
Oh man,
You're like, what is that for me?
Yeah, dude.
Like, he has your name out, and you're like,
it's weird, man.
You're like, oh, I have a driver? What the hell?
You have a driver.
When I was when I went to Dubai, I had a freaking driver. I was fucking crazy, bro.
It's like a whole nother, and you know, you feel like a rock star when you go somewhere else. You do the news,
yeah,
the TV station.
TV
like,
station. Oh,
why am I on their TV station? Like,
why am I on the local news between weather and sports?
Exactly, you're there. You're in the radio stations. Everyone's so like, and they love that you're there.
Yeah.
But you know, I've done some crazy shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been on several tours, and I have some really crazy stories that I would not admit to you, but I could tell you a few. And most of them are not, you know, fun. But I think the craziest one was just drinking.
Drinking a lot,
like Tennessee.
Whiskey, Jack
Nah,
Daniels.
bro, fucking.
Oh, Tennessee.
Fucking Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. I'm actually going there in April.
The Noog, they call it. The fucking some dude comes to the fucking show, and he goes, "You guys ever had fucking white lightning?" What the fuck is that? I'm like, I don't do drugs, man. He's like, no, this is some good shit, man. And he gave me this like moonshine, bro. And bro, I don't remember shit. Like I remember we had the 8 o'clock show at a place called the Vaudeville something club, and I remember I drank it, and on stage I just fucking blanked out. And I remember somebody holding my hand off the stage, and I sat down. Everyone's just laughing at me, and I'm fucking gone. And I remember going to sleep and waking up for the second show, and they're just talking shit.
Shut up.
That shit fucked me up. So I'm like, what happened? Like, you took it straight. That's too much alcohol for you. I was tripping. I think I slept so well. The following night, the guy comes back. He's like, hey, man, sorry about that stuff I gave you. I got some different shit now.
Fuck that.
I'm like, fuck you. Like, no. This is infused with what is it? Apple pie or whatever. It's apple pie moonshine. And he gave it to me in apple cider. So I'm fucking sipping here like, fuck it. You know, and then I remember I was with Mencia, man. And I remember we went to this club, and there's this other dude that was with us, and I lost everybody, but I was like confused. Like I remember not remembering
like
where
you were
I was
tripping.
Like I was tripping. And then I just remember like everyone like running out of the club. Something happened, and I run out of the club too because I'm following the crowd. I don't know what it was. And then I see this dude like from far away following me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Did I do something? I freak out. I run away. As I'm running away, he's chasing me. I'm a fat guy, bro. Our chases are short. I was like, fuck it, whatever I did.
He just did this.
Yeah. I was like, whatever I did, man, fuck it. I'm just going to take it. If he fucks me up, he fucks me up right now. I stop. He catches up to me, goes, Mr. Rodriguez, I've been trying to find you. You know, the hotel's this way. He was my driver.
Oh.
But, you know, Chattanooga, man, that shit fucked me up, bro.
That's crazy. I'm not doing that.
No, don't do that shit.
Never, man.
And you know, you want to be like the locals. I mean, I
hang out with the locals at chill, but I don't know.
Bro, one time, I'm not going to say who this was. A comedian, I was on the road with them. This is a long time ago. Asked me to go buy cocaine for him. And I don't know. I've never bought cocaine.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Right? I've never bought cocaine.
I know who it is though, right?
So I don't know if you do.
Okay.
So he's like, hey, go over here and that lady's going to take you somewhere and she knows where to get some. All right, cool. So I'm like, I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be that uncool guy. So I go, hey, you know where I can get cocaine? She's like, yeah, come with me. So I go with her in a cab and we're in fucking Cleveland, the Cleveland Improv.
Uh-huh.
So I'm in the streets of Cleveland, not knowing where the fuck I'm at. And we get off and we see this like old school fucking pool hall, right? So she goes, it's in there. Ask and they'll hook you up. So I get off and I'm like, and she goes, hey, he says to get weed too. So I never bought weed, bro.
That's hilarious.
I've never bought weed. I get off and the guy, he's shooting pool and I go, yeah, I don't know how to start the conversation. It's like, hey, you know where I can buy some stuff? So what are you talking about? He's like, I need some,
stuff.
Some stuff. He said, some. And he goes, what are you getting at? He's like, my friend dropped me off. She says that to come in here and then you guys talk to you guys and you guys can hook it up. What do you need? Cocaine and weed. How much coke do you want? The usual. That's what I said. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Usual, yeah.
What about a weed? I don't know, like maybe like a pound. Wow. I said a pound, bro.
Wow.
And the girl comes in, what are you ordering? what do you mean a pound of weed? I'm like, well, I don't fucking know. And she goes, I'll take care of it. So she's talking to the guy, and the guy goes to a back room, and he says, come here. And he's like, you have any money? I'm like, yeah, how much you got? I had like $100. He's like, okay, here you go. And he gives me this little piece of foil and a little bag of, like a medicine thing of weed, and I put it in my pocket, and I'm like, okay, cool. So where's the cocaine? Do I give this to the person and they give me the cocaine? I didn't know it was in that little foil thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the movies, it's in a little bag. It's all white. So I remember. So I go back, bro. I go back and I remember, like, I to where the party was at, where everybody was at. So I'm like, cool. I got the cocaine. I got the fucking weed, and I had a bunch of gum in my pocket, like, you know, those fucking sticks of gum, the foil ones. Mm-hmm. So when I got into the bar or the club we were at, the dude made me empty my pockets to go through a fucking thing. And I think I threw away the cocaine because I thought it was fucking gum.
Oh, man.
Bro, I came back. I was fucking terrified. I lost this dude's money.
You're the worst opener ever. I was the
worst fucking opener ever. Never toured with that guy again. But he taught me something, man. He taught me, like, you know, like,
don't do drugs.
Don't fuck. Like, I saw in him the frustration he had over trying to get these drugs.
Yeah.
Like, he was fucking frustrated about it.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, I don't want to be that dude, and I never touched it, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I never did.
That's good.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
We're all not that lucky, bro.
Because all the hottest chicks did it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the problem.
No ugly girls do cocaine, bro.
Guys, that was our episode with Momo Rodriguez. Thank you so much for listening. Please check out Comedy Showcase app. That's our sponsor, Comedy Showcase app. Comedians go on this, upload videos, and create content, and they pay you. So check it out, Comedy Showcase app. Momo Rodriguez, where can they find you?
Find me at Momo Rodriguez on Instagram, at Momo Rodriguez, and then you can find me everywhere right now, especially Friday is coming up on NBC.
Hell yeah. Lopez versus Lopez. Check it out.
Check it out.
He's at the Haha December 17th and New Year's Eve in Bellflower, California at the Stand Up Comedy Club.
I'm there on Friday too.
Oh yeah, you're there on Friday. This Friday. This won't come out till next week.
Fuck it, never mind.
But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for watching. Go to jacksonyourcomedy.com for tickets. Love you. Bye.